All right, well, we get some holla hollas with the raps. Let's get another story in. What kind of stories would you guys like to hear about? Got any requests? Otherwise, I'm going to go off on the cuff. I enjoy the Hitman games. Well, hello there, Van. Appreciate the bits, Van. Thank you. I told the best con story is Soul earlier on today. Arctic stories. Boom. What's the most surprising players? You know what? I'm going to go with an Arctic story. Hell yeah, because I was in the Arctic. And this is gross. This is disgusting. You're going to hate this story, and it's going to be wonderful. You're going to fucking hate it, though. Okay? So, I'm not sure if you guys know this, but in Canada, the entire north, okay? The entire north, normal Canadians are not allowed to go there, okay? You're absolutely not allowed to go there. The top 3 portions of Canada are called territories. They're not called provinces. And those territories are completely owned by native populations. It's almost like a separate country. When you go up there, the entire thing is controlled by native governments and native populations. There is no other Canadians that are up there legally, okay? And the way it works is when you have a mine site up there, which is what I was working at in the Arctic. I was working for a mine. I was doing analytical geochemistry on rock samples to tell them how much gold was in their rock, okay? When you go up there, you are on a permit. And basically, you are not allowed to leave that mine site. You're not allowed to go outside. You're not allowed to touch any animals. If you disturb an animal, the entire mine site can get shut down because it's that strict, okay? It is like you're living in a fucking war zone. Like, you are not allowed to leave. You're not allowed to go outside. You're not allowed to do anything but stay in these bunkers and, like, exist, okay? But there's something that they don't tell you about when you go up to work there, is that these native populations up there, because they're so isolated, they have diseases. And they have diseases that move through their entire population, and their entire population, because they're so close and tight-knit, are all infected with these diseases. But those diseases are not in normal society, okay? So when you get people working from like Ontario or working from the rest of Canada that interact with these people that are in these isolated communities, they bring their diseases that are like hyper like trained, and you bring your diseases that are like, you know, normal that we're dealing with. And when they combine in these tight spaces, the natives get sick from our shit, and we get like hyper sick from their shit. It is just absolutely like, it is like Alien versus Predator levels of bullshit that go on there in the disease front. So when you ever go to your cafeterias to get your food, and the food there is fantastic. If you ever get to work in the Arctic, the food, oh my god, the food's so good. It is so good. Like, there is fridges of just pies and desserts and just so much good stuff. Like, oh, there's buffets every day of like deep fried food and like steaks and like the best gourmet meals the whole time. Yo, welcome to the stream, Frank. But like the food is immaculate, but you have to wear gloves and you have to like put on face masks and do like wash your hands and stuff like that whenever you go in, before you eat, and all this kind of stuff, because of all the diseases, okay? So, oh, you wanted me to let you out watch the rap out? Okay, okay. We'll hold on to disease. Brown. Oh, it was a split. Good split. Good split. All right, so like I was saying, the food is so good, but because you're working in a bunker and because it's a mine, there's just so much dust, like everywhere. There's just so much dust everywhere. And when I was working for the geochemistry, I was working with lead, I was working with chemicals. I would just get covered in like chemicals and dust every single day. So every single day, after working a 12-hour shift, and you would work for 12 hours for 21 days straight, all right, guys? If you ever complain about your 9 to 5 or anything like that tiring you out, 12 hours, 21 days straight was your shift here at the mine, all right? So anyway, at the end of my shift, I would get out, I would go have a shower, and then I would go get food, right? Well, one day, I went to the shower, and I opened it up, and some guy had shotgunned blood all over the shower. There was feces, there was blood, there was like bile, like the entire shower just looked like a biohazard zone. And I shut that door. I went back to my room. And I went to lunch. I just washed my hands and I just fucking left. I'm like, I'm out. This place is gross. Not dealing with this shit. I'm sorry to the clean lady that has to deal with this shit, but I'm out. This is not my job. I'm fucking out. So yeah, that was my terrible Arctic story. The thing about working the Arctic is that there's no cell phones, there's no internet, there's nothing there to entertain you. They have They have a TV in every single room, and it's connected to a black box. And that black box has a TV series running 24/7, and you literally you turn it on, and you watch the TV show, whatever they're on. When I was there for my first 3 weeks, it was Star Trek. When I was there for the next 3 weeks, it was Stargate SG-1. Would I rather lay down on a bed or wag a tail while dancing? Wag, man! I'm an active man. I like to dance and have fun, stuff like that. Like, I could lay down, like, anytime. I could just, like, lay down anytime I wanted. But, like, to go dance and stuff? But like to go dance and stuff like that, like that's an exciting time. Yeah, so draw me like one of your French wolves. Oh, woo.